Hey everybody, it's Eddie J on Crypto. Hope you're having a good one. So let's dig into this. You've got a company, a centralized exchange. They're in the United States, not doing so well. They're not even in the in the top three centralized exchanges. And then they've got regulatory issues that they never resolved. They didn't participate in the sanctions against Russia, over the Ukraine war. And so what did you think was going to happen? Do you think they were going to have an easy go of it? Nope, they weren't. It was going to be a bad thing from the get-go. They should have listened from jump. They didn't. So the CEO left. I reported that. Now you have the chief risk officer leaving, as well as the head of legal bouncing. And when you look at these two things, you sit back and you go, if only they would have paid attention. I don't think they took this market seriously. I think Binance made a mistake coming into the United States kind of half-assedly, right? They didn't market well. They didn't pay attention to, hard attention to everything that's going on with regard to regulations. And it became a problem. It became a major problem. And now they're paying for it in a major fashion. In other news, the SEC has filed a motion to what is it called? A motion to basically to release the motion to unseal. Sorry, it's a legal term. I'm not an attorney, but they filed a motion to unseal the currently sealed documents in their case against Binance. It's been coming. We knew it was coming. Everybody knew it was coming. And now here you go. And I'm sitting back and I'm going, Coinbase should have fought. They did fight. They are fighting. Awesome. Binance, you screwed up so many different ways. I don't know if you have a way to fight. Truthfully, I really think that Binance is going to wind up leaving the United States. I'm not calling for a run on the bank. They're not broke. This isn't a money thing. Everybody will be able to get to their digital assets. That's not the problem. The problem is that they didn't handle their entry into the market well. This is one of the world's largest, I know, it's still one of the world's largest markets, and the world's largest centralized exchange screwed the pooch. Like what? How did you do that? But, I guess it happens. Whatever. We'll see how it plays out. But I really do think they're going to wind up becoming so small that they're going to exit the market. That's what I think is going to wind up happening. Not to say that they won't come back, but if they come back, they had better come back with a far better game. A far better game. No shenanigans, straight up regulatory, compliance, all of that. All of it. If not, Binance might not be the world's largest centralized exchange for much longer. They got to get that right. Now, some good news. Deutsche Bank is Germany's largest bank, about $1.4 trillion in assets under management. Back in 2020, they were like, Bitcoin's too volatile to be, a reliable store of value. Yeah, I think they're eating that right now. Then they went and they sought a license. They've been thinking about getting a license for a while to give custodial services to institutional investors. So they finally got licensed. And guess what they're doing? Just about immediately. They're introducing exactly that. And it's a very big deal. We have to pay attention to things like that. Right? They're doing what they need to do because they need to become relevant in the new age that isn't just coming, but is almost here. It's on their doorstep. Every bank in the world has got to rethink what a bank is, the definition of a bank. And as they redefine themselves, as they transform themselves, they're going to have to embrace crypto. And Deutsche Bank said, yep, here we are. And they're delving right in. All right, good move. That's the chess move you needed to make. Good job. Another big bank that's doing something, JP Morgan. This is pretty cool. JP Morgan is launching a new service with Gusto. Gusto being the name of a San Francisco based company. They're partnering with them to offer digital payroll processing services because they want to attract more small businesses, because that means more depositors. Just saying. So they're going after the business that PayPal and Square already have. What I'm waiting to see is how they respond to Block, right? And everything that Block is doing. Block is Square, okay? But Block, the bigger company, the bigger entity, I'm just sitting back and saying, what are you going to do? Block is doing, Bitcoin. They're getting deeper into crypto. What are you going to do? I know JP Morgan has been making mad moves at the institutional level, but these guys are making moves at the retail level, bringing the power to the people. Again, what are they going to do? All the moves that I've seen out of JP Morgan and a few other banks have been at the institutional level. They're not paying attention down here. So fintech is going to continue to nip at their heels, and eventually they're going to get a nice chunk. I mean, think about this. PayPal was nothing. Square was nothing. Now they're both something. This is what I'm paying attention to when I look at all the news that's out there. Little things that balloon into bigger things. And how can I make money from that? And I've been telling you for a while that Coinbase is going to be the BlackRock of crypto. Yes, I know BlackRock is in crypto, but I'm saying they're going to be the BlackRock of crypto. And people joke with me about it. Oh, yeah. Well, Messari Group, they're a data research company, data research firm. They came out with a study and they said over the past little while, the top investor in startups and crypto startups is Coinbase. 329 investments. 329 investments in the crypto space. Pay attention. That's all I'm saying. Pay attention to this. Next in line after them was Animoca Brands. Obviously, they're concentrating on gaming. There are other companies that are concentrating on certain things. And I think Coinbase has a broader view of what they're looking at. Coinbase, if you're listening, you should knock on my door. We got a lot to talk about. But that's actually very, very big. Now, what we should do is we should get into the numbers. And the reason why we should get into the numbers is because there is a lot in the space. We're up a lot. Bitcoin is up at 26,596. Ethereum is up above 1600 at 1627. Matic is up to 52 cents. That's good. Like, just everybody seems to be up right now. Even Doge is up a little bit. That's cute. Link is up. That's another one of my favorites. SHIB is up. That's another one of my favorites. SHIB, massive drop. Hopefully we'll see it go up again. Just remember it, because it had shaved to zero and then gave it right back. Every now and then you got to think to yourself, yeah, I want to hodl, but if I see something go up, maybe I should sell a little bit, shave a little bit. So when that small dip comes back down, small dip happens, I can buy back in. We should be paying attention to this stuff. We're still right now just a hair above, my mark in my green band, which is 26. I think my green band is at 26,495. It says 595, but it's really 495. The 595 is where we are right now, right, with Bitcoin. And that's great. We just need to keep moving back up. I'm dying for us to get back to 28. That's really where we want to be, right? The crypto fear index is at 45. We're still in fear, but we're headed back toward greed. Anyway, I hope you like what I'm doing. If you like what I'm doing, drop me a note. If you don't like what I'm doing, drop me a note. Tell me how I can get better. Have a good one. Bye-bye.